What
We
a
want
great
to
start to the
talk
podcast.
about.
Never gonna give you up. That's the
Okay, do you want to talk about
yes.
Pearls Forever, the movie we saw last night?
Oh yes, man. Turtles Forever, man. One of my that was such a great movie, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
gave it a 9.2 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're wondering why I didn't give it a 10 out of 10, or if I liked it so much, it's because I never give anything a 10 out of 10. I just never do. Unless it's Josh Briggs' moonsaults, because oh man, that's so fucking random. people are like, people are so confusing me because like I have so much hot takes, like I have so many weird takes, but
Yeah.
I really do like the new the 2017 TMNT movie. Why did I say new? It's not even new. Oh, I think I'm a little traumatized still by the Code of the Lamb game. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I'm still traumatized.
Man, Tour Forever was really cool because it's like we saw like Han got mutated. I also love the little gag where Raphael like look at the camera while he's talking, and Han is like, who are you talking who are you talking to and stuff."
Yeah.
We also saw the Mirage turtles from the original comics.
Yep. Exactly. That we
They
saw
were
pretty
really
much
cool.
everyone.
Yeah.
Uh,
Even got like a little like I guess sort of. I don't know if you would call it like a cameo, maybe of the 2007 and 1990 Turtles movies.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro. In this game, you can eat pizza to gain health, and you fight. You're Leonardo. You're fighting a bunch of other turtles. That's pretty cool. Mikey has sunglasses for
yeah.
some reason. But yeah, about Turtles Forever from 2007, man, that movie was so good. It had every version. It showed every single version. It showed the multiverse. Shredder was a beast. He literally almost killed every turtle in existence from every year. From even the Mirage comic showed up, and they were the main primary. What's it called? The primary turtle universe. So if you kill them, you kill all the
Like,
versions of the turtles. And that
yeah.
almost happened until Bebop and Rocksteady's stupidity paid off for once.
Bro, one of the funniest things about Turtles Forever, they have this badass shredder that been walking around, and like the only reason, okay, I don't want to spoil it for Matt, but the Turtles barely defeated Shredder in the first place in the season 3 finale. But Bebop and Rocksteady had a stupid, being like stupid, killed Shredder. They killed Shredder on accident, which is pretty funny.
I mean, they almost saved him too because he was already getting killed by the laser, and then they unplugged it, and then they just replugged it again
Yeah,
later. So, I mean,
yeah.
it's not like they even
But
saved them perfectly. I mean,
yeah, but 2007 Shredder is so cool.
exactly.
One of the best Shredders in TMNT, in my personal opinion. Well, and also I think without a shadow of a doubt, the 2003 Shredder have the best design. Like it looks so cool.
Yeah, I in the suit, yes. Outside the suit, I don't know. You know,
Yeah, what's your thoughts on Shredder being an Utrom in 2003?
it's a little weird. I'm not really. I mean, I like that they kind of tried something different, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, I mean, the only reason they did the Utrom thing was just to shock people. I wish they had more of a meaning of why. I mean, I guess they kind of did. I don't know.
So I guess Bishop's an Ultram too, but he's nice for some reason. And in 2012, they say all the Ultrams are nice. So it's like
Well,
a weird
Bishop is
contradiction.
not an Utrom in 2003.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Asia's Bishop.
Yeah, he's just a normal, like, human.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
boring.
Wow.
Normal humans are boring, and and
Dang.
oh yeah, It's something. Oh yeah. Also, I've ranked every Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Okay, in order. All the series are counted. Okay. My favorite.
Okay.
I always ranked it like this. I always did Raphael, my first favorite. Second, Donatello. Third, Mikey, and fourth, Leonardo.
Mhm.
That's how I've always done it. And you have in your favorite Leonardo. So I guess we should talk about that. How that goes.
Oh,
Since
how like what do you mean? Like how why Leo's my favorite or
yeah, yeah. Why you think and to talk about why maybe he's my least favorite. I think we can explain all the turtles like our opinions on
okay?
them.
Oh yeah, like go by turtle.
Yes,
Um,
exactly.
turtle. So by the way, Leo is my yes, Leo is my favorite in 2012, but not for every version. You know, we
But
have different favorites for other version. But like in 2012, yes, Leo's my favorite.
and Rise too.
Um, no, because Donnie's my favorite than Rise.
Uh,
Um,
and Mew and
but
Mayhem.
Leo is a close second.
I thought Mew and Mayhem was your favorite too.
No, it was also Donnie.
Wow.
Donnie is stealing all the spotlight from Leo.
And the new shows, yeah, and because
um,
they want to give them they made them autistic and they want to represent that, which I think is valid because I have it, but you do question one or like why as well, or if it affects the character in any way. Like, is it necessary? I don't. There's a lot of questions with that, but I'm personally like that. You know,
mm,
I mean, there's not really many autistic characters out there. I can't even think of one other than Donnie. So you know, I mean, I think we deserve a character. I think I deserve. You know,
yeah.
me personally, I think it's good. I know I know the autism community is very mixed now. Very divided, but I feel like there's lots of stereotypes about us. I'm not like most other autistics. I'm very different from them,
Yeah.
and yeah, and I don't think everyone should like. I feel like you shouldn't label a whole group in a certain way unless you have facts, unless it's really accurate. I think most are. You can say. I think you can say most, but not all. I know what you guys are gonna say. Oh, you're a hypocrite because you label you label anyone who doesn't believe in God as evil. I mean, but I mean, aren't they? I don't think it's hypocritical though, but I don't know. Maybe some people would think so. And also to stay on the topic of TMNT, finally, I think I agree though. I think Donnie is actually a fun character in the new series.
Yeah.
They just made a new word series is.
Mm-hmm.
Series is oh yeah, and Seth Danielson also what he likes about Leonardo is what I don't like. Like he's like because he's like very energetic. I would say
um. Oh, okay. Hey, hey.
and annoying.
I'll explain why I like
Mm.
most Leonardo's. So I think one of the reasons I feel like Leonardo was one of the first turtles, at least in the 2012 show, that I kind of connected with because, especially like in like season two,
Mm.
because in 2012, how after the season finale, like I felt like I kind of felt Leo like pressure like I've been like I kind of like I felt like it's kind of hard to explain, but like I kind of like I felt
Yeah.
Leo weight on his shoulders and him have to recover his knee, and then like later on when like Splinter dies, you have to step up and become this sensei, you know. And a lot of times he can be a jerk to his brothers and others, which has all of them are a jerk to each other time to time. But the real reason why Leo's a jerk to his brother is because he's stressed out. Like Leo is in the wrong a lot of times. But it just kind of show how Leo's stressed out. I think it really showcased how much he stressed out.
His emotion. Yes,
Yeah.
nothing you guys have to know. Yeah, Seth loves emotion. Anything, any
Yeah.
emotional, every emotional scene he likes. Okay, like there's not. I don't think there's a single emotional scene he does not like.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this is what I was saying
uh,
about Rice Lee. I understand why, yeah, he's under a lot of stress, but I feel like I don't. It's just really annoying. A lot of people are under stress and they don't act like that. So, and I feel like it's not a good excuse to,
I don't think
to
it's.
be that way.
I'm not saying it's the excuse because yeah, a lot most of the times, yeah, Leo is in the wrong. But I'm just saying that kind of showcased Leo being stressed. Instead of as an excuse.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. I guess when someone's just unlikable, they're unlikable to me. I don't know. I can
Yeah.
see why. I mean, yeah, I guess I don't know. Deaf, I guess that he has deaf, maybe.
Yeah. That's what I do gotta say. I love. They mostly show it in the first two seasons, and
Oh shit!
I guess a little bit of the last seasons. Not really season three or season four, but man, I love I love Leonardo being nerd because I don't know, it just hit. I don't know. I feel yes, I like Mikey being a nerd too, but I don't know, something hit different when Leo is a nerd. I don't really know how to explain it.
It's
It's just fun. I don't know how to.
well, yeah. They did that switcheroo where Leo started doing Mikey's personality, stealing his jokes and stuff, and Mikey became a background character. That's one of the things I really didn't like because the jokes was the thing that made Mikey stand out. So without them, he's just not the same. He's nothing. And I like when all the characters are like even. They get even level of screen
Mhm.
time. And one of the things that always annoyed me in TMNT is how much Leo gets screen time compared to everyone else. It's like
Yeah, that is true.
they always the shows, the creators always ranked it like this. Leo the first best, second Raphael, third Mikey, and fourth Donnie. That's always how it's been until Rise and Me and Mayhem came around because then they made Mikey fourth. But you know,
Yeah, I guess say that.
but I just hate how it's always ranked the same way, and I feel like you know
And I would also say I
I'm a
think
Raphael fan, but I
I'll
want the
say
B team.
the first I'll say in the beginning of Rise it was Raph number one, Leo second, Donnie third, and Mikey fourth. But I think yeah, later on especially in the movie, it became Leo, Raph, Donnie, and then Mikey.
I don't like that. I feel like everyone should be on an even level playing field. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like everyone should
Hmm.
be on an even loving playing field. It sounds like I said loving, an even
Yeah.
loving playing field. Pause. Oh my god. But yeah,
Hmm.
I feel like everyone should be. They should all be equal. I feel like they all have their own unique strengths and weaknesses. It doesn't feel
I
right to
did.
call the smartest turtle like Donatello the weakest, or Mikey being the most athletic the weakest. It just doesn't
Mhm.
feel right.
I did hear someone did a take. Like someone did kind of they should not have a leader where none of them are the leader.
Yeah, that makes sense. Where none of them are the leader. And the thing is, though, then when you do that, then Leonardo's only personality trait's gone.
I'm not just bro.
Like that's his main thing.
That
It's being the leader.
yeah, that is his main thing.
See, I mean,
Yeah, that is. But not his whole character, bro.
not his whole character, but basically, it all has to do with being
I
the
mean, it's a
leader.
big portion of his
Responsibility
character.
and stuff like that, and being the
Hmm.
hero. But it all connects to him being a leader. So if he's not the leader, then he's just annoying like Rise. Then he has to steal someone else's
Wow.
personality. You know? Oh man, I'm getting a death threat for maybe from you.
I mean, most people hate Rise, and people try to agree with you.
Well, Discord
When
won't
they,
agree with me. Discord hates me.
well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I stopped. I only have the app downloaded just to talk to you, to be honest. Like, I'm generally being serious. Like, it's
Yeah.
only to talk to you and for my old my wrestling servers. Like, those are the
Yeah.
only two reasons. Otherwise, I would just delete it.
Hmm.
And the TMNT servers are all dead too. Like, there used to be there's lots of fans of it. It feels like, when the trend's dead, people move on, and it feels like they've, moved. It seems like they've moved on. Maybe it's just my opinion, but I haven't seen any TMNT turtles made this year or even last year on YouTube. Like most of them are all from like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I feel like TMNT as a community has kind of died out, sadly. At least on Reddit, though, it's still alive, which is
I
good.
feel like I feel like recently Ninja Turtles have been mostly a thing for adults and how I feel like I don't know because the thing with kids is if they don't have like a thing that like coming out, they're not gonna find something else, you know. And since like the last Meet the Mayhem movie happened in 2023, and then like this next one happened in 2027, and also, the TV show was getting like zero advertisement, and now it's canceled. They're not gonna find something else to watch, you know? Why would they wait until 2027 for Ninja Turtles? They're just gonna find something else, like SpongeBob or something.
Yeah, or K-pop Demon Hunter, something that you like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely have seen like that.
And that's the thing. That's the thing with like kids program is you don't have like a thing like coming out instantly. Say goodbye to your fan base in like 2 months.
Yeah,
You know.
pretty much, literally. It's crazy how consistent you have to be. Consistency is so important in life. That's
Mm-hmm.
spooky. What the frick? Okay.
I feel like that happened a lot in like kids movies. When the kid watched the movie, that's their favorite thing for 2 months. Later, they find something else, and then like when the sequel happens, they go back for their favorite thing for like 2 months again, and then they just find something else, which is kind of funny.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
and WWE, for example, the wrestlers that are on TV the most, getting the most screen time and getting the most titles, the pushes, are the ones that are liked by the kids. They're the most favorited ones. Because
Hmm.
they're being on TV consistently, and that's the thing. Um, it
Hmm.
seems like consistency makes you connect with people. If people get bored fast, and when something exciting happens, But for me, it's a little different, because I already freaking said early in the podcast that I'm autistic, but I have special interests, so I never lose interest in the things that I've liked, and I've never stopped
Hmm.
watching TMNT, and never stopped watching WWE. So for me, it's different, but for others that aren't, they're gonna change their minds. They're not gonna stay on the same thing, same topic all day.
Yeah, they just don't get over it, and then they don't find something else.
Yeah, for me, it just, my childhood, I didn't have much of a childhood, but whatever I had left, I just don't want to let it go. I don't want to, all those shows I used to like, I
Hmm.
still like now.
Yeah,
I don't know how people could just move on so fast.
yeah.
And that's deep. That's deep, yo. I'm getting real deep in this. I'm bringing all the sauce, the juice.
Yeah.
Pause. Oh God.
Well, I have
Stop.
well, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually don't think so.
Oh. Sorry. Yeah. I'll let you talk.
No, no, you can go.
Mm. Okay, so basically, I keep a lot of reasons why Raphael is my favorite. 'Cause it's actually, even though you're the emotional guy, I actually like him for his emotions because he kept them. it wasn't outward there. It was in the inside.
That,
Like if it reminds me of myself, where you should, and it's also a saying where you shouldn't judge someone on the outside, but on the inside, and he's a very complex character, and that's what made me be a favorite of him for all my life. I've never changed favorites.
yeah, that is probably one of my favorite reason why I like 2012 Raph. I kind of wish they do the same thing with other Raphaels because outside of 2012 and Rise, they haven't really done that a lot, to be honest.
Yeah,
Really, 2012 and Rise are the only two Raphaels they really showed their emotion with,
but
especially like when,
I also like the balance too, though. How it's half the emotion, but also he still has his usual badassery. No f's given. But
hmm
I like the mix of it. Like to combine it. It's complex. It's not like it's like just one personality trait, like Michelangelo, who's just funny, or Donnie, who's just smart. You know.
uh,
Sorry, I'm
hmm
just sorry. I don't. Oh God, that's another death. That's another death threat by the Michelangelo Donnie fans. I didn't mean it in a bad way, because sometimes one personality trait
I
is all you need for a good character. But you know, yeah.
so in the 2003 show, I do like the 2003 show. But one of the things I don't like about the 2003 show later on, they act like Raphael have zero emotion for like for Michelangelo or stuff. Which I don't like because like I mean, I don't know, it just seems like to me like Raphael's a big jerk if he doesn't actually care about Michelangelo. Because yeah, he can be mad at Michelangelo, but actually care about him.
That fuck is like. Nah. Who who cares? But Raph 2003 be like, who cares about feeling? Just die. Get the hell away from me. Oh, I want
But
to
I
kill
do
something.
gotta
I want to
say,
hit
probably
something. I feel like Rise is like that too, though. That's literally what they've said. I don't know. Rise is like that too, though. No,
think so. I think Rise is pretty emotional, like 2012 is.
it
I
didn't
think
seem like
like
that to me when I seen it, but I didn't see every episode like you. So
mhm. I do want to mention 1987 Raphael. I know this is not. I know this is not the most popular take, but 1987 Raphael is the best Raphael. Oh no, bro, I love his sarcastic humor. I love when he breaks the fourth wall. And also, I gotta say, Rob Paulsen, oh my god, a perfect voice actor for her 1987 Raphael.
yeah, that's it. That's not a bad take actually.
Yeah,
I mean, but I don't know if it's a. I feel like it could be an issue, but like the thing of 1987 is that everyone has Mikeyism in them, and they're all goofy. They all have
yeah.
like that same trait, the traits. They all have like that same trait. It's like only small,
Mm.
distinct, small differences.
Well, like the thing is with the 1987, so they are really one noted characters. 'Cause- Because I guess you can say that about like current turtles now, but I feel like they were really one noted, and it's surprising because they were still likable characters. So it just shows you don't really have to do a lot to make a likable character.
Yep. For me, you'd have to do a lot. You'd have to do a lot if I was a character. Friggin'. But yeah, I agree with that.
Also, I gotta say, 2007 Raphael is so badass too, and the 1990 movie Raphael.
He's always good. I don't know. He's just consistently the best character, I feel like, consistently.
Yeah, I feel like overall Raph is the best character.
See that's
Like
why he's my favorite.
if we're counting overall, Raph is the best out of all of them.
Yeah. But your favorite specifically though is 2012 Leo, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. He actually has the IW
I,
Comics Leo on his profile picture, right? Or is it Mirage? I don't remember.
yeah, it's IDW.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I loved IDW comics.
I haven't read them yet,
Right.
man. I really want to.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for beginner comic readers? You know, because
You can either do what I did, but no, buy an issue by not by well, like they come with multiple books, like in like one book basically of many issues. But they do have the art. They do have like this website. I forgot what it's called, but like they do have this website where you can probably like search it up. But they have this website where you can actually read, like, I'm pretty sure the full IDW comic on that website, right? For free,
wow,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
mean,
what do you think will get people interested in like reading books again? Because most people just go on the internet, you know, and there's lots of TMNT books out there.
yeah.
So what do you think? How could our generation get back into reading?
Uh, I don't know. I guess read what you want to read, and also, I don't know. I don't really know, dude.
That's
I guess, I don't know, maybe let kids pick their own books to read, I guess. I don't know.
that's a lot of I don't
I don't
know.
know what to say.
You said
I know bad advice, but like I don't know what to say.
that's like 11. I think it was like 11. I don't know in one. I don't.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Oh man. Oh, I should have my pizza out. Let me get my
Joe.
let me get my pizza out. Yeah. What was that? I also want to talk about. I feel like Donnie has the most potential in my opinion. I know everyone says it's Michelangelo, but for me, I feel like it's Donatello because with intelligence, you can do so many things. Like solve world hunger, create any giant machines, and you know, technology that's just unfathomable to the average brain. Like, you would think that he
Yeah.
would have so much plot armor, but he doesn't. He's the weakest considered, and but I feel like other than the 1987, Donnie, they kind of limit him, limit his potential.
Yeah. One of the episodes, Donnie actually tried to solve world hunger.
He did. Oh, that's all. Wait, which one?
I think it was like episode like season 6.
In 1987, right?
Yeah, 1987.
That's how I figured it out. 1987, Donnie was definitely the best version of him, in my opinion. Hot
Wow.
take.
Yeah, I do love some 1987 Donatello. So, yes, he's basically your regular Donatello, but I don't know, I don't know, he's just so cartoony with, like, he's basically can make anything, which is basically, like, hilarious, because it doesn't have to make sense,
It's
because
just
it's, like,
fun.
it fits that serious, you know?
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's something that a lot of things are missing nowadays. People having less fun. You have to put logic into things, and no one's just enjoying. A lot of people just aren't enjoying life anymore. Paul, damn, what did
And you really love going deep with these
I?
podcasts.
I don't. I mean, it's the truth, though. I mean, you know, we need some
Hmm.
more happiness in the world, in the TMNT. See, we need to bring back some goofiness, but not in the Leo Rise annoying way, but in the Mikey way. Sorry for all the Rise Leo disses today.
There.
All the Rise Leo fans are gonna go after me if there is any.
Bro, if there is any. No, bro.
Is there?
They, bro, you know they do have a lot.
Damn.
You know, like again, like I feel like it might not be as much as like maybe other versions of series because Rise is, I guess, I mean, it got more popular later on, but still, like I feel like I don't know. Do you think more people hate Rise or more people love Rise?
I think it's 50-50, bro. On, I think it depends the fan base. I noticed that the LGBTQ plus community particularly really loves it. Um, and usually but they loved it though, not loves it, because I feel like lots of them stopped watching it as well. They got bored of it. Like lots of people in the community, they're kind of they're younger now. They're mostly kids, so they also get tired of things really quickly. And honestly, I haven't really seen
I think also they only have 2 seasons, so they don't really have a lot of content to get out of Rise
exactly. And that's probably why it's my least favorite season.
series. Um,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm
um,
so sorry.
well, I feel like with a lot of other series, they last too long. And to be honest, I don't know. I feel like I rather a series to last too to last too short than long, because if it lasts too long, then I just ruin like the whole like series, you know. And like if it's too short, then like yeah, it's gonna ruin some episodes, but not gonna ruin like the whole series, you know.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about 2012 Donnie, because like before 2012 Donnie, every other Donatello, like no offense to 2003 or 1987, I love them, but
Yeah.
every other Donatello was in the corner, like, oh yeah, I'll do that. But no, 2012 Donatello was really the first Donatello that would stand up for himself, you know, and like would be like, hey, you know, you know what I mean, like stand
Yeah.
up for himself.
Yeah, I like that he did
Uh,
do that. I feel like he actually didn't even do it enough, even though you said that he has like the second most bad temper. Um, I mean, I feel like he has valid reasons to be mad, you know.
yeah, I agree.
Leo's everyone in the team always forces him to find the solution. He's always the one that has to solve the problems, and he gets the least amount of credit for it. You know, no one even acknowledges it. And everyone's always, especially Mikey's always annoying him. You know, he messes up a lot of his projects. Then, even the retro mutagen, which would have saved lives. You know,
Yeah.
it's all valid. And Raphael too. He said lots of smart remarks against them before.
Hmm.
He acts like he's not. He's not that valuable.
Hmm. I also do love Donatello humor in 2012. Like, Donnie is so funny in 2012.
Yeah, and he has that relationship with April that's very controversial.
That is true.
What do you think about that?
The relationship.
Yes.
I think they. I feel like they do have some ways they could make it better. But at the same time, I do love the relationship because it kind of shows like how awkward Donnie is, because it makes sense why he's like awkward, because like he's a turtle that been in the sewer all his life, and he met and had like a girl, you know,
Yeah,
that
that's
he
true.
liked.
But the thing is, shouldn't they all be awkward, or because of that reason?
Well, I feel like Johnny would be more awkward than the rest just because having a crush on April, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and all the other characters have had their own crushes. There's Leo and Karai, a very popular ship.
Uh, yeah,
That you hate.
I hate that though.
That's a death
Yeah.
threat right there for you, Fun. That's your first. That's your first one right there, ever. The Leo Rice shippers, there's so many of them, bro. Oh man, there's a lot of them on
um,
YouTube I've seen and Discord. So
yeah,
it's funny because they're siblings. They're supposed to be they're literally brother and sister, but they put
yeah,
them in a romantic relationship. It's a little weird. In real life, it would be weird. Even if some of you guys don't think so, it's freaking weird. It's yeah. Sorry to judge, but I'm not sorry. That's another death threat right there.
Well, Mikey kind of have two crushes because he
Yes.
have Renette and Cindy. You
Yeah.
know
And both were very forgettable characters at that.
what? No, bro. I don't say Renette, but like Cindy, like come on, bro.
I don't really
It
remember
was really
anything from her.
interesting.
I don't.
Like her tricks were like really
Wait,
interesting.
what
Like how she
animal
like
is
tricked
she?
Tire Claw.
Oh, wait, what animal is she?
Wait, what?
What animal is she? What is she? What does she look like? I don't remember her.
Did she the witch
I'm so.
who hangs out with Karai?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Her name's Shimigami, and you're calling her Cynthia.
No, I call her Cindy because that's what Karai
Shimmy.
call her
I
for
thought.
short.
Oh, I just say the whole thing. Shimigami is just I don't know. It's easier name to
I don't know.
remember.
Cindy Omni is hard for me to say. I don't call her Cindy like Karai.
Yeah, it sounds like you're saying Cindy. Yes, Sydney. I'm like Cindy. Who the fuck is Cindy? Or Sydney? Sydney, Australia.
Raph got Mona Lisa.
Yes, that's actually the only relationship I like, and I 100% like in the show from all the
Uh,
turtles. Out of all
mhm.
the turtles, I mean.
Raphael even got bro. Raphael is definitely the smoothest with
Hmm.
girls because he got a kiss on his first episode.
I mean,
Oh, that he met
it makes
when he
sense.
met
Hmm.
Melissa.
It makes sense in my opinion because it's always the loud and aggressive guys that usually get the girls the most because they get their attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's already happened in my family. I already seen that happen in real life. You know, but it makes sense. You gotta, when you put yourself out there, and when when it, I just, I just stuttered. Yeah,
Um.
I just did like the freaking YouTube video guy. oh, oh shit!
Okay.
I'm sorry. Fuck.
And
Oh,
before we move on to Mikey, I do want to mention. Actually, maybe. Oh, yeah, I do want to mention two other Donatellos. One of them is Rise Donatello because like, dude, like, I feel like the Rise Donatello kind of sort of took what 2012 did, but like made it more extreme. And like, I feel like instead of him being like the dork, like he was like the cool one. Finally, he was like the cool one with the machines. Also, I really like how like at first, like because all the brothers got their own mystic weapons, but
yeah.
he like, no, I'm not going to take him mystic weapons because they relies on science, not mystic powers.
Hmm.
Powers was his, and then like yeah, of course later on he like, oh, mystic powers are not as bad as I thought, you know.
Yeah, he never got the mythic weapon though, right?
Well, they did have a certain point in the season finale where he combined his science and the mystic powers together.
Mm. It's kind of a shame. I would have liked to
And,
see him use the mythic weapon just for something different. Just to see what it
oh,
was.
I think the tech
I
bow
would
is really
rather
cool,
him.
though.
I would have if I was writing the show, I would have him try it and then not like it after trying it because it's unpredictable. But I'd rather see what it does first. You know what I mean? I would have liked to see that.
Well, I think it kind of like kind of give an example of like Rise Donnie character where he like oh he doesn't want to give like a mystic power a chance because that's how much he relies that's how much he likes science, you know. But yeah, I do see your point.
Mhm.
But the other version of Donatello I want to talk about. Oh, Batman! I don't know why I love Batman versus TMNT Donnie. Bro, I think Batman versus Timothy. Oh my goodness, bro. Because like, okay, yes, really similar to other Donatello, but I love like in awkward moments he just put his head in a cell, kind of like what Mikey does in Rise when he's scared, you know. Like, but like I guess Batman and Timothy kind of took that, but instead of awkward moments, you
Hmm.
know. But yeah, I just want to mention, yeah. I want, I'm down to move down to Mikey unless you want to say anything else about Donnie.
Um, Donnie is my second favorite. I think he has the most potential. I feel like he can do so much more in the other series. I do like that 2012. Sorry, not, yeah, 2012 and yeah, what you said 2012 and Rise. They kind of tried, but they didn't. I feel like right. I mean 2012 specifically. I feel like they didn't try hard enough to make him. Like they still they still made him the weakest, and they still always made him get beat up all the time. You
Hmm.
know, which is a shame.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoy Donnie though as a character. I wish he was a better fighter. That's all. And I wish he had more
Yeah.
weapons other than a stupid stick, because he could be so much more interesting than that.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to Michelangelo. He's a party dude.
A party dude or artist, depends which version that you are talking about.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of his rising. I know I already said it so many times. Yeah, I know. We know, Milky. You hate Rise and Mutant Mayhem, but but Mikey in those specific series is very much a background character compared to the rest of the turtles. And I
Hmm.
think they finally put him in last place. Usually it was Donnie always, and then they kind of switched it around. And that,
Yeah.
but his personality is likable. He's very funny, even though it may not be important. He has a lot of good filler episodes, with, with
Yeah.
random characters. It's just very fun. Like Pizza
Yeah.
Face and Bigfoot, and if you're not gonna go on and on, the finger, the the Dream Beavers he was involved in. There's more, but I can't think of them for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was the first one to discover in 2012 that about the Krang, which is crazy,
Yeah, that is true.
and no one
He
believed him.
also he was also the one that found out Krang plan in season one. You know.
I feel like my favorite version of Mikey is the 2012 one, just because he was able to
Same.
I really like how out there his personality is. I love that he has the most voice lines out of any character. I'm saying I love a lot because I do love him. Pause.
Hmm.
I do love his outgoing personality, and the relationships he makes with Mondo Gecko, and then the frog. What's the frog's name? Totally forgot. Gideon.
uh, Genghis or
Yeah, Genghis.
Napoleon. Napoleon.
Napoleon. Yeah, Napoleon. There's a character named Gideon too. I don't know where I got that from. Gideon. I think he's from Gravity Falls.
W show. Yeah, I think 2012 is also my favorite Michelangelo. You know, like I feel like he also 2012 Mikey. I don't know. I feel like you can debate and hate either 2012 or 2003 being the funniest, but I don't know. 2012 is just so likable. I just love like a lot of his like
Mhm.
relationships with a lot of his with other
Yes.
characters, like what like what Matt or AKA Melky said earlier.
Yeah. What a funny name, right? Natsuki. What a weird name to come up with, man.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean, so
I'm
the
not Milky.
original 1987 version is pretty similar to other Michelangelos. I mean, a lot of Michelangelos are similar to each other, but like, of course, we can't. Like, if we're talking about Mikey, we can't not go without talking about Thompson, iconic surfer voice for Michelangelo, bro.
What show was that?
The original 1987
Oh
cartoon.
yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love Mike. Mikey spread his little personality trait to all his brothers, but he still has that, the same charm that he did in later on.
Hmm.
I think his charm is what made a lot of people connect with him. Lots of teenagers that were very back then at least were very were very outgoing, and they want to have fun all the time. Live life, and it's just relatable. You wanna root for him.
Yeah. But unfortunately, around season 4, they did took away his nunchucks.
Wait, why?
Because I don't know. I guess nunchucks was too violent for children. I guess back in the
That's stupid.
freaking. I know it is.
What's interesting though about this nunchucks is that the nunchucks are the hardest weapons to master. So
Hmm.
that makes his weapon. That makes him the best weapon user out of all of them.
Hmm.
Because that's is
Also,
I like how in 2012 all the turtles they when they switched weapons they had no idea what to do with them too. It's crazy.
yeah. Hmm.
It would be
And
interesting.
then,
I
bro,
wonder who out of all the turtles would have the best weapon switch. Like who could use the weapon switch the most?
Donnie.
I think if Raph got Donnie's stick, he would break it in half, not even use it. I think
I
Donnie
mean,
would be great with Leo's weapons, with his swords.
I don't know. I feel like Raph might not be. Maybe like I don't know. I feel like Raph can hold his own without a weapon. You know.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Hmm. I feel like I don't know. I feel like if we take away all weapons, I think Raph might be the most likely to survive.
And yeah, but with weapons is sadly with weapons is Leo, and the only reason why Leo wins with weapons is because he has friggin' two gigantic swords, while while the rest of them got freaking salad tongs, a stick, and well, nunchucks are a good weapon if you know how to use it, but they're so hard to use, so it just makes it unfair,
Hmm. Yeah.
in my opinion at least.
And also, I adore Tales in Three Mikey. Man, like I'm. Oh man, like
Uh,
Three Mikey is probably yeah. Tales in Three Mikey is one of my favorite Michelangelo. His relationships with the other turtles, like Donnie, Raph, Leo, are so funny. Yeah. Oh, I know another version I want to talk about.
what?
The Batman versus TMNT. Oh, in Batman versus TMNT, Michelangelo, man, I wish we got more content with these versions of Ninja Turtles and the Batman versus TMNT movie because Michelangelo is so freaking awesome in the freaking movie. He's like the funniest guy in the whole movie. I know that's his goal, but bro, he might be one of the funniest Michelangelos. I know I say that for every Michelangelo, but it's true. He's just a likable, funny guy.
Yeah,
You know.
I love the comedy characters. They don't have enough of those in WWE, to be honest.
I agree. And then of course, I don't. Of course, I have to talk about Rise Michelangelo. I know Matt, not a big fan of Rise
I
Michelangelo,
just feel like he
but
doesn't stand out. That's all.
I think Rise Michelangelo. I love Rise Michelangelo because. Of course, right, Michelangelo always try to be nice to people, but sometimes when he get a little annoyed, he gets hit all what is freaking called Doctor Deletutus, where he's basically the opposite of Deletutus, and he just like freaking like rage at them, like freaking like I guess like Raphael times 10, and it's so freaking hilarious, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Mikey's always funny though. I mean, in any series. I just feel like he doesn't stand out though that much in Rise. I don't know. He's just not a very memorable character.
Mhm.
But that's just my opinion. I feel like he doesn't, you know, I feel like he just
They
doesn't stand out.
showcased.
He's not showcased enough as he should be. But I
Mhm.
feel like he's also forgotten about compared to the rest. Like for the people who don't watch the show, who've never seen it before and just looked at the designs, they would have Raph as a favorite. For the people who watch the show,
I don't
they
know.
would
A
always
lot
be
of people hate
Donnie or
rap
Leah.
design and Rise. A lot of people
Really, I
they
love it.
like.
I
I
love it.
know, but a lot of people hate rap design
That's
and
stupid,
Rise.
bro. I said this before when
I
you mentioned it off camera. It's you know what? Screw all the people who screw all the people who said that's a bad design. 'Cause I think that's a great design. Him being a freaking
mhm,
it makes sense that he's the biggest because he's always been the strongest and most aggressive anyway. So you might as well represent that, right? I mean,
yeah.
I don't know why people hate that design. There are way worse designs out there, like freaking April O'Neil in that show. You know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I know you don't like that. I know. I'm so, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's um
And I guess we could talk about the villains. Shredder and Splinter's rivalry has been going on for so long. I think 2012 did it the best, though. It was the most personal. In the beginning, it
mhm,
was more about the Krang, the Krang versus the Turtles. And the Krang bossed Shredder around. But Shredder became his own person, man, in 2012. And 2003. He became a freaking beast, man. Like, he was so badass. He wasn't like
mhm.
overpowered, but he still had a lot of great power. I don't know. It's hard to. He's had so much aura around him. I know that's a word a
Yeah.
lot of guys use nowadays. I'm stealing it. Or shout out to Aura Femi. Or
Okay, I know. Okay, hey, if we're gonna talk about Shredder and Splinter rivalry, okay, I know we don't talk about the good versions, but I need to talk about the original cartoon rivalry with Splinter and Shredder.
yeah,
Because it is hilarious because the whole backstory is like Splinter was when they were human. Splinter was a teacher of Hiroko Saki, aka Shredder, and Shredder framed Splinter of trying to murder someone because he didn't like him as a teacher, and that to me is freaking hilarious. That is his only freaking reason why he dislikes Splinter.
I know. Yeah, I like it, but at the same time, I guess if others don't like it, I don't know.
I haven't seen someone who disliked it, but it's probably because of the original. Because everyone loves the original.
Yeah, it's just because everyone likes to pick the OG. It's the safest thing. Safest option. It's the safest option, literally.
Hmm.
For anyone to say, you don't have to watch the other series and you can just say that. You don't even have to watch TMNT and just say, "Oh, I like the original." Just you're no controversy, no nothing. No one's gonna debate you. Yeah, yeah. I think we should
Um.
also now talk about the Krang because they're a major villain in 1987. Like they're the main villain, or he is. Sorry, what the hell did I say?
Yeah.
I mean, I say there
Bro.
because there's like multiple Krang usually in other shows, but in 87 it's a bit different.
Yeah, they only have one. Um. Yeah, bro. In 1987, bro, 1987, Krang is probably one of my favorite characters in the show, if not my favorite character in the original cartoon. He's so freaking funny.
I agree, yeah. And he's a boss too. Like he's a real leader.
Hmm.
And his man his man baby design is definitely funny. Definitely unique, I guess per se.
Best Krang design.
Man baby. That's what Rap said in 2012.
Yeah.
I think Raph was the one that said that.
Mhm.
Pretty sure he was. Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
The man baby body. I Who doesn't love Man Baby?
I love the man baby.
And then we also got the 2003 Krang.
Well, I mean, in the 2003 show, they're actually called Utrom,
Yeah, they try to
where
switch it
they're
up.
actually good. Parenthood, just like 2012 Utrom
Oh, yep.
is.
But Bishop isn't one, you know. In 2003 he's a human, and 2012 he's an Ultron with them.
Yeah. Yeah. The Utrom in 2003 don't really get that much time to shine. They're probably like only in like I don't know 7 episodes.
Yeah, it's a shame. They're underrated, overshadowed. You know, not enough screen time. But I feel like they were
hmm
cool in 2012 because you know, they had the whole ringleader group. I do hate that they reuse the same designs though as the other Crangs like Irma and you know and the normal Crane Jordan design and also
hmm
the school teacher one. They literally just reuse the same design, so it's hard to tell them apart. But I like how there's a good, you know, how there's like so many sides to the story, so many different perspectives in 2012. Because there's villains who are against each
hmm
other, you know, they're not even allied. I really like that stuff. I like when, you know, everything's,
Yeah.
it's kind of like the real world, you know, everyone's divided. Damn, deep again. That's deep, yo. That's gonna be our catchphrase for our podcast, guys. That's what
Bro, sound right from Michelangelo and Casey Jones.
yeah, that's deep, yo. Oh my god, so many people are gonna think I'm cringe from this. Don't worry,
Oh
I
yeah.
admit that I'm cringe. I'm totally fine with being cringe. I've always been cringe for so long.
Yeah.
It's my real personality. I don't get to I don't show it in front of you know a lot of people, but you know, this is the real me. Pause. I love the funniness. This is the positivity that we need, and I just want to say, you know, I feel like we all need to be united, and you know, the turtles they have their arguments with each other, but they're able to eventually work together, and you know, and they're so different. The personalities are so different, so the fact that they're able to stick together is incredible. It's a lesson that we could all learn in real life.
Yeah.
Um, Anything to add?
Um, I don't know. I guess we talked about all we had to do with Utron for 2003, so I mean, we already talked about 2003 Shredder, but I guess we can yap about 2003 Shredder some more.
You loved. Yes, so
Oh,
we're pretty good
we had to
rappers.
do the Splinter and Shredder rivalry because
Yeah.
we didn't talk about that.
You should talk about the
Like,
2012 one's like the best one in my opinion because they focus on it a lot and Karai's involved in it too heavily and they make her a very
mhm.
they also made her more complex than other shows I would say and she got the Snake Mutant form
Yeah.
too which is pretty cool and
Well,
didn't you
I don't know. I feel like we should also. So you think we should have skipped the 2003 Splinter and Shredder rivalry?
it doesn't matter you can talk about it now I mean
Okay.
I don't want to I don't think it should be more than an hour you know oh it's already been an hour
Okay,
it's already been an hour
I'll try to be quick.
it's already
Instead
been
of
an hour.
Splinter being human, Splinter was a rat who had
No
to
kidding.
mimic moves from his master, Humano Yoshi. But then Shredder had killed him because he thought that he had something to do with the Utrom. But Splinter was able to escape, and then like the normal stuff where Splinter found the turtles, got mutated, or ninja moves, and then I guess instead of them fighting over a girl, they're fighting over Splinter, like Splinter. I guess Matcher, kinda.
Matcher?
Also, I feel like in Matcher Humano Yoshi
Oh yeah.
because Shredder killed
They both I feel like
his
they both
master.
got little superiority complexes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay, okay. I guess we can go to 2012.
Um.
Oh man, the 2012 gonna take a while.
uh,
Uh,
maybe this is a separate video.
wait, so